Hello, everyone. It's Sabrina Jean. I hope you're all doing well. I have some messages from our spirit guides. Who are you becoming? So, it's my perspective that during this North Node in Pisces transit, which is going to last about a year and a half, we're all being challenged to become more of a water person or a water sign. And this morning, during my normal daily morning routine, I had a bunch of realizations about the future. And I thought, okay, I'm going to create a pick a card video to help all of you to understand who you are becoming. This might be a description of your future self or the path that you are on. So, as usual, you can choose by the cover card, the divine door, the crystal, or the timestamp number. Choose whichever piles are getting your attention the most. And let's find out who you are becoming. Pile 1. Hi, Pile 1. If you chose the blue crystal, I'm going to set that here. Message from your spirit guides. What do you need to know? Who are you becoming? This version of your future self or your higher self. If you were attracted to this divine door card, let's look at the message on the back side, shall we? Ooh. So who you are in the process of becoming is in alignment with your destiny. The message here says, one door closes, another opens for you. Let the plans of destiny unravel true. So perhaps you are sensing something is changing or something new is happening, but maybe you can't quite put your finger on it, which could be a good way to describe destiny, because destiny is like eventually who you are destined to become in your life. So a version of your higher self, obviously. I think there are many different versions of our higher selves. Anyway, let's put this over here. Messages from your spirit guides. What do you need to know? Who is it that you are becoming? Stargate Heart. Maybe this is, what are you experiencing right now? Maybe that's a better way than who you are becoming. Your heart chakra is opening up. It's unlocking generosity from within. Stargate Heart. I like the background image. Let's look at your other card. Ooh, and Sword of Light. Okay, I know that this resonates with Archangel Michael. You are being divinely protected. Cords have been cut, and you are currently experiencing breakthrough energy, or you have the opportunity to break through, cut through, and release ties, or, well, honestly, anything that just doesn't really support you anymore. I feel like you're on the verge of an awakening of some sort, or like a rebirth, or leveling up in your consciousness, your life. Okay. True love, energy. So, of course, this is becoming self-aware. Your heart is opening up. Oh, to the unconditional love. Success. This is a higher consciousness. Wait, there's a number. How come it's not focusing in? Okay, there it is. Oh, it went in and then it went out. It's a number 8. This one is that a 4? It is. I don't know why cards aren't wanting to, right? 4 is a foundation, your beliefs, your safety net, your home. And then the 8 is, well, it's abundance, but 8 as a number represents your power, your ability to manage or to organize something. Okay. And then you have, is this the number 5? Yep. People, the loving man. You know what? Here, I want to lay out the other cards first before I get carried away. Lost in space, needing direction. But you're on the right path. The number 36 might be significant for many of you. Oh, especially if you're a life path number 9. Okay, you're in the process of manifesting your dreams. This water spirit, remember at the beginning of the video, and the number 46? Okay. The 4 and the 6 added together add up to the number 10. In numerology, and even in the angel numbers, the 1 and the 0 represent your thoughts, creating something from nothing. This is spiritual energy. So, a message from your spirit guides. Honestly, pile number 1 with your heart chakra opening up and activating and receiving this divine protection. I feel like who you are in the process of becoming is more of a, is there even a word to describe it? You're becoming whole when there is unconditional love, especially for yourself, and you are embodying the divine feminine, but you're also in the process of embodying, incorporating divine masculine, which is another aspect of yourself. So which one is stronger, feminine or masculine for you? There's a merging that's happening here, pile number 1, and you're becoming more whole, which might be why some of you feel kind of lost and not quite sure what to do next, because what's happening here is you are integrating other aspects of your soul. You are calling back to yourself, your energy, the other dimensions of yourself that are currently experiencing other realities. I don't really want to say timelines because I believe everything is happening all at the same time, just in different dimensions, on different realms. And so your soul's essence is split up into multiple different realities and experiences. And I feel like everything is coming back to you. And so maybe some of you recently have been doing a meditative practice that you're calling all of your power back to yourself. And I know for a fact that I keep getting that specific card in pile number 2 in my recent pick a card reading. So it'll be interesting to see what shows up in pile number 2. This is your divine truth, divine love, the true source of who you are. This is who you are becoming. And spirit guides are saying the more that you can embody this Pisces North Node transit, and of course this North Node transit is happening very specifically and differently for each one of us, but what part of your life is love calling you back home? Or what is tugging on your heart? What's calling you back inside of yourself? Because I think even during this process, you are learning how to better manifest your dreams. So however significant this image might mean for many of you, I love all of the colors, pretty much colors of the rainbow. There's also turquoise, there's green, there's the otter. I don't know the significance of it, an otter, I'll have to look that up. But there's fuchsia, there's magenta, there's yellow, there's trees in the background, there's a spark of light. I almost thought that was a cat, but I think it's a rock. Okay, I just understood that pile 1, the fastest path to manifesting your dreams and everything that you love, everything that you're dreaming about, is not through your mind or logic or trying to force something. You're manifesting your dreams through how you feel. With love. Let me put it this way. The more that you can manifest through your heart chakra, the more amazing things are going to start manifesting and showing up for you and aligning you with your dreams and your destiny. In fact, this is part of who your future self is. This is who you are in the process of becoming. There is also a thing or meditation and energy connection practice that you can look up on your own if you want, but there are different ways that you can open up the connection between your heart and your mind. This is a heart-mind connection, so that your conscious mind is thinking in the same alignment with your heart and your heart's desires. But I honestly feel like you are calling all of your power back, including all of the fragmented portions of yourself and your soul that is experiencing different things in other realities. The simple message here is, as long as you love yourself, you open up your heart, then you can trust that you're always being guided towards, and you are in the process of awakening to your destiny, aligning with your destined path, who you are meant to be becoming. And with the blue crystal here, it resonates with your throat chakra, so you're probably as self-expressive, a communicator, a creator as well, but you're meant to be creating from your heart. And that's probably where your true power lies, when you align with this aspect of yourself, which already exists. All you need to do is to create a meditation or a practice and call upon that next version of yourself, that higher self that is available to come down and integrate with you now, if you so choose. Pile 1, I hope you enjoyed these messages. If you did, please click the like button. And let me know your comments on this. You might be perceiving something else, but I think this is more about self-awareness and reclaiming your power and becoming the divine whole aspect of your soul. It's like incorporating the two into the one master. Wow, pile 1. All right. If you were drawn to another pile, by all means pick another pile, and I will see you over there. Meanwhile, have a wonderful day. Bye for now. Hello, pile number 2. If you were drawn to the pink crystal, I'm going to put it over here. Or perhaps the divine door. Well, that's the name of the deck, but there's no door here. There's just stairs to heaven. Perhaps stairs to the upper room. Perhaps the higher realms. Heart healing. Let's read the message. It says, if I can get it to zoom in front of the camera, morning now has had its time, do not pay it a single dime. Emerge from the darkness, a new day starts. Let light embrace the healing heart. Aw, how many of you are in the process of healing your heart right now? Just curious. Yeah, the only way to heal your heart is to go up. Raise your vibration. Okay. What do spirit guides want you to know? Or who are you in the process of becoming? Okay, so as part of your spiritual team are the Venusian Galactic Council. I couldn't get that out. Venusian Galactic Council. Star beings. It's time for you to answer the call. It's time for you to shine. This doesn't really, and I love the images. Okay, I think there are like 3 star beings here, so I don't know, there's something about a triplicity or Venus that I'm not aware of that are calling you forth. But again, the heart, Venus. So this would resonate with the current North Node in Pisces as well, because Pisces is very loving, open, nurturing, water sign. Wow, Merkaba activation. Transcendence, ascension, you are rising up. How cool is that? So it matches your stairway. I just heard Stargate activation. So, oh, duh, sorry. I was like, okay, I didn't even put 2 and 2 together. Venus is about to go into retrograde the beginning of March. And so I think this is probably a significant portal for you guys. I'm going to record another video about this Venus retrograde transit, but I'm sharing it on my members platform only because on members platform, I get more specific about how astrology works for us and how it moves through us. So if you're interested in that, please do join. But yeah, Venus retrograde for Pile 2 is going to be very significant for you. It's probably going to be an amazing time for you to raise your vibration, your level of consciousness, to open up and activate more of your heart chakra. But your Merkaba is everything that you came into this experience, that you brought with you, your soul's guidance. So that's pretty cool. So you're going to be remembering, or you have the opportunity to remember. Okay. Intentions, taking steps, a cycle, status quo. Okay, and so this is like narrowing your focus, taking the steps upward. The status quo, like focusing, okay, on your spiritual self, your spiritual path. This is, all of these energies piled too, your spirit guides, your angels, or who or whatever else that you believe in, that you communicate with or tune into, are helping you with this ascension process. And of course, the Venus retrograde, is it like a month, and it's a little over a month that it lasts. But there are so many other astrology transits that are happening at the same time. This is the one that you should probably be focusing on the most. At least that's what I'm picking up on, especially since your pile was sponsored by the pink fluorite crystal. This is something that resonates with your high heart, your highest heart, your high heart chakra. Let's just look at your other cards before I get carried away with myself. Oh, thank you. Okay, the number 6 reminded me that there was 6 on this one, and I wanted to say something, and then I distracted myself, and then I forgot. But okay, so this transpersonal watchers, it's kind of a freaky card in the book. It's meaning that you're being watched. So it's like Venus and the Venusian Galactic Council, or other constellations that you resonate with. I'm sure that there are many that you resonate with. They're all watching you, because surely you already know that you have a specific purpose for being here on the earth at this time. The number 6 also resonates with the planet Venus, but 6 is the number for nurturing. It's vision. It's a number that is longing for peace and harmony. And so in your external life with or around other people, how many of you do not experience peace and harmony with your interactions with others? In fact, you might be wanting to head for the hills and get far away from other people. But this is saying, so this council is helping you to find and claim your inner peace. Okay, so you also have elves here. There's probably other, I think Tinkerbell's in here somewhere, and you've got some butterflies and birds and nature. Yeah. Oh wait, the number 15 also adds up to the number 6. So 15 might be a lucky number for you as well. I know that 15 is a lucky number, especially when it's referenced or connected with something in the future. So you are moving up into a higher realm of consciousness. Again, nobody's going to force this on you, but for those of you who are longing for peace and harmony, especially within, then your spiritual teams are working with you now. Really all you need to do is like tune in through your heart and call upon whatever galactic councils you resonate with, and work with them and ask them to help guide you, because they will. So your future self, if you're in the process of becoming a version of your higher self, which is your future self, dang, you know what? So I just got hit with, you are pile number 2's. In this life, you are learning how to become a spirit guide. So this is part of your purpose and your journey. How many of you resonate with that? And so there is another aspect of your soul that is up there in the upper room that's watching you, along with Venus and your other galactic councils, that are helping you, become more of your spiritual self, which can only happen when you start embodying, embracing, and vibrating at the frequency of peace, love, and harmony. But remember, it's one step at a time. You can't do everything overnight. Trust me, I tried. And it's just not possible. I don't think. I mean, we can't force it to happen overnight. Maybe that's a better way of putting it, because I've heard of people just like instantly waking up and realizing that they are not the person who they thought they were. And whenever I hear that, I think, dang, that must be a shocker to wake up and be a completely different person. But for you, you have more power and control over this transformation. And the more that you love, and the more that you open up and call in the peace, especially peace within your physical body, your chakras. For those of you who have health issues, calling this peace within, inviting it within your body, is going to start healing your body even faster than you thought. And so some of you needed to hear that your future life is meant to be more fun and free and liberating and full of love, surrounded by people or creatures, nature, that you love, that also love you in the exact way that you love it or them. So this is a transformation. However, you're just going to be so much happier when you're there. You're going to feel so much lighter and free, and it'll be easier to just become more playful and have more fun in life with your creative side, whatever that creative side is for you. And I'm not sure if you guys are already aware of how to use your creativity, or this might be one of the first steps that are calling you forward to explore your creative side and create from the heart, whatever you feel guided to create. So, dang, I already said like an awful lot already, but peace, harmony, joy is in your future. This is who you are becoming. Pile number 2, at least according to your spirit guide. So I hope you enjoyed this video reading. If you did, please do click the like button. And I wish you a fun-loving day, full of excitement and freedom and, creative exploration. If you're drawn to another pile, by all means pick another pile, and I will see you over there. Bye for now. Hey there, pile number 3. If you chose this green crystal, or green and white, and a little bit of tan, technically, welcome to your pick a card reading for today. I just totally lost my train of thought. Message from your spirit guides. who are you becoming? So these are messages from your spirit guide about your future self and the process, the path that you are on at the moment. Okay. Whew. You are not becoming the tree. You're not becoming the trail. You've already been here before. That's what I heard. But you have returned. Oh, because you hold the key to unlock some secrets from the earth. Wow. Honestly, I think I've been on this trail before. I don't remember this rock, but I have been on trails that look exactly like this in Tennessee, in the Smoky Mountains, although it's like way, way more dense as far as the bushes and everything are concerned. Okay, your message begin here. Do not fear what travel brings, my dear. The moment is yours. Begin now here. Do not fear what travel brings, my dear. Begin now here. Right, you already have the key to unlock the secret. I feel like this is like ancient earth secrets. Secrets of the past. Let's look at your cards. Halls of learning. Is this what you have the key to unlock? Spirit guides are confirming. Okay. You've made it up into this upper room, the halls of learning. You have achieved your lessons, or the lessons that you came here in this earth incarnation to learn. Congratulations, pile number 3. Okay. Oh, third eye activation. Is it crazy that I had a realization at the same time that I looked at the word? No, it's not crazy. Okay, this is what I perceived. So whoever chose pile 3, wherever you're at in your life and path right now, this is what you need to hear from your spirit guide. So far in your life, you've been gathering. I guess in a sort of way, if you think about ancient civilizations, you technically were a hunter-gatherer as an ancient human. But even so, you kind of have reoccurring life themes and patterns each time you choose to incarnate into the earth experience, a human experience. You are here to gather information. And so up until this point, you have gathered enough information. You have graduated, right, at a particular level, if not all of them. It really kind of depends on what level you're at in your lessons, which is your numerology cycles. But for those who have learned everything, they've gathered all the information that they needed. It's now time to activate, put the key in the door. Look at this. So this is something similar. Actually, all 3 of these kind of look like they've got keyholes where you can put the key in and unlock it. That's pretty cool. You have the power to unlock that next level. That next level, you have the knowledge, you have the wisdom, you've gained the intelligence, or you've remembered what you've needed to remember so far up till now. What's happening next is your third eye is going to activate. That's why a minute ago I was like, oh, because so many people are afraid of third eye. People, not everyone, but some people are afraid to unlock their third eye because they fear what they might see as a visual, stuff that's not normally there, like suddenly appearing. And I can see how that would easily freak anybody out. But you needed to have this knowledge, this base knowledge first, before you started having visions, visuals, or even perceptions about the future. Premonitions. Okay, clear seeing. I'm curious, pile 3, how many of you have been asking your guides to let you see the future, or at least right now, see or understand, have, clear seeing, which is actually clairvoyancy. And I really don't know if that's the same as third eye opening up or not, but this has something to do with perceptions. Oh my gosh. So part of the shifts astrologically that we're all experiencing right now, pile number 3, your clairvoyancies are going to become activating. But remember, it's important to remember if and when you do start seeing visuals of things, you already have the intelligence and the knowledge that you need, that you have gained, so that you know not to fear your perceptions or what you're seeing, because they're not necessarily what you think they might be. Maybe in the past you were afraid of seeing stuff, or afraid of ghosts or the invisible or spirits, but now you have gained a lot of wisdom and you know better, and so it's almost like you're leveling up in maturity as well. That is going to allow your clear seeing to activate your third eye senses. And I keep coming back to perceiving. So the way that you perceive energy is about to change, and this is part of who you're becoming. But it's been a process. But remember, you hold the key. So spirit guides don't ever force anything onto us. They are just guides, right? It's like literally we come here, we incarnate into a human, and then the spirit guides are like, okay, you're on your own. And it's really up to us to really surrender to not knowing something sometimes. And that's when we find the best, greatest connection with spirit guides, because if you're the kind of person where you're realizing, okay, I really have no idea what's going on, when you surrender that need to control, then spirit guides or angels or other beings can step in to guide. But it's not necessarily guidance like a conversation between you and I, or, us and other people. Okay, so that's why your sensories and your perceptions are changing. They are opening up. They are activating. Wow. Soon, if they haven't already, to help you, with your next task. What is your next task? Pile number 3. I'm curious. What are your plans? What are your goals? What are you wanting to do or create for yourself? Okay, this actually makes sense. The number on this card is 6. It's energy, and right now it's like your third eye is fragmented. And so it's all scattered. And maybe you're not able to put your perceptions together. But yeah. Intentions, peaceful intentions. Okay. It's important to hold peaceful intentions, because as long as you do, then negative forces cannot even get near you. They can't touch you. Can't touch this. Nah, 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 nah. Intentions, intentions, intentions. Okay. Interesting. Honoring your path. I'm wondering. And, sorry, guys, that, there's a girl on the card, not assuming that you're a girl or that you like to wear dresses, but some of you do. Everything goes anymore, right? Or it should be that way. I know that there are some people that are still stuck in the old ways. Okay, so the number 7 is trust your intentions, trust what you are sensing, what you're feeling, what you're picking up on, what you are perceiving. I feel like a whole new level of the book of life is about to open up to you. Honestly, pile number 3, that's pretty cool. Don't fear. Oh, look at this, the magician's sword. Have confidence in your magic. So the magician in tarot is similar to the alchemist. The alchemist has the ability to use all of its resources to, technically the alchemist can turn other things into different kinds of metals or gold, or it's alchemy, which I think refers back to metal, right? Working with the sources, like steel, iron, brass, fire. My grandpa, by the way, on my mom's side, my mom's dad, was a blacksmith. So he's been long past, but he was born in 1897, and he actually was a blacksmith, which are very far and few nowadays. But back in the days when people had to learn a trade to have something to offer the world, Yeah, my grandpa was a blacksmith. That's pretty cool. He also ran moonshine. so so he was a multitasker, right? I guess smuggled. Yeah, he was one of those like crossing over the state lines and smuggling moonshine into. Oh, it wouldn't it have been just interesting to be living in those days? I think those were also some really hard times. So, fortunately, a large portion of humanity and society has, like, we have grown beyond that. I don't know why I just shared that with you, but it came up. And so maybe Grandpa is here listening in on the pick a card readings today. Okay, trust. Yeah, so the number 7 was like trust the path, trust the process, trust yourself, trust your energy, trust that you hold the key. And if there's ever anything that you're sensing or experiencing or seeing that it makes you feel a little bit concerned, you have the power to turn the key and lock, I think you're getting the gist of this. But, okay, you are becoming a mystic. Okay, a mystic. So, a mystical experience is best described as a belief that there is a higher power, there is something else. It's a process of becoming self-aware, but also learning how to trust one's own intuition or divine magic for some reason. And I wouldn't be surprised in the future when you activate this within yourself, that I wouldn't be surprised if you start doing predictions or predicting. It starts with predicting for yourself, right? And then the more you open up to certain things, the more you start perceiving, like the other elements, the other energies. But this is who you are destined to become. With honorable mentions from the halls of learning, if this is showing up in your pile, then I would feel comfortable saying that this is a path or an intention that you are mastering in this lifetime. You are a master of the elements. Okay. Anything else, spirit guides? Your inner vision, clear seeing. Also, pile number 3, this path that you're on, it's a process of helping you to tap into your inner senses. I think that there's something that you can only perceive from within yourself. You're meant to bring that out somehow and share it on YouTube or share it in whatever way, on your blog, or there isn't anything here saying that you are meant to be rising into a status of fame, but here's a person on a stage. So I guess it could go either way. Some of you are seeking fame and recognition. Others of you are going to be using your mind, your work, and your gifts from behind the scenes. Well, kind of like me, right? You can see my hands, right? I'll show you my hands all day long. What's fun is, like, when I was younger, I was all about taking pictures. And then after my last 9-year cycle, I became more inclusive. I became this person. I was kind of this person, although I'd never been really good in like huge crowds of people, but like in a group of, a small group of friends. Yeah, I like to like joke around with everyone, but yeah, so maybe for some of you this resonates too. Maybe some of you used to be more outward or outspoken, or what's the word I'm looking for? Social. But perhaps with this inner knowing, your perceptions are changing because you're going to start seeing people and the world and other things in a new energy. Okay. Which is why many of you are becoming mystics, and you may end up becoming more of a hermit. creating your own nice little crystal cave, right, where you're protected and you can do your work from home, even whatever that means for you. I'm loving these messages, pile number 3. Let me know if there's something else that you're picking up on here for you that you want to share in the comments. Meanwhile, this is what I'm getting for pile number 3, message from your spirit guides, your future self. This is the path you're on, who you are becoming. So this is something that's happening next for you. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video reading. If you did, please do click the like button. And have a nice day, and I will see you all in another video. Bye for now. Hey there, pile number 4. If you chose the citrine crystal, wow, that 4 really shot out of my mouth, didn't it? I sounded super excited. 4. I have some messages from your spirit guides and your future self about who you are becoming. So something you need to hear right now, confirmation or something else. So if you were drawn to this divine door, it's like a really dark oak wood palmistry. The message says, Fortune and Tarot, collective destiny, the palm lines from birth tell your sacred palmistry. Listen to the notes of intuition. There was a time in the past when I was working in a psychic shop, and I picked up a book on palmistry, and I learned how to do palmistry because, well, the manager of the shop was saying, you know what we don't have here? We don't have someone here that reads palms. And so I learned it, and nobody ever came in and asked for it. So I think I eventually gave the book away or something, but I did learn some really cool things about palmistry. But what did this say again? Sorry, I'm sharing information about myself. Listen to the notes of your intuition. Pile 4. Oh, yeah, it's like, don't do, just listen. Okay, Chamber of the Violet Flame, karmic release, radical transformation. Follow your intuition. The purple, as far as spirit guides are concerned, is like one of the highest vibrational, powerful energies and colors. Also represents a certain level of intelligence. Wow. And you also have the higher heart activation. I love the colors in this card. This looks like a portal. Isn't that so cool? I would love to be here. I would love to experience. That's pretty cool. Your higher heart activation. Okay. Dropping your shields, divine love. Your heart is healed. So for those of you who are still guarding your heart because you don't want to be hurt or in pain, it's important for you to transmute all of that, release that. Because your heart is being activated into a higher state of consciousness. And as long as you and your body are not opening up and clearing out your heart, I feel like you're probably going to be experiencing a lot of physical difficulties or pain or discomfort in the body, which is something that happens when we resist what is or what is happening. So you have joyous, fun energy, letting go energy. It's time to let go of the past and have fun. So you're in the process of connecting with your higher self. And honestly, For those of you who are thinking, oh, what a coincidence, this is what I'm wanting to do, this is what I'm trying to do. This isn't something, from my perspective, from my experience, that we can use our mind to connect with our higher self. The only way I was able to connect with my higher self, and trust me, I probably did try to use thinking or affirmations to like affirm or command, but it's more like to align with your higher self, you have to surrender and allow versions, parts of your higher self, who's in a higher plane of consciousness, to come down and integrate into your physical body, your heart, your emotions, your senses. I happen to use Teal Swan's videos, but the only one I used was the video that she does to connect with your future higher self. And honestly, as soon as I started doing that one, it literally blew me away. Things started changing. So pile 4, I think there are things that need to be let go of because it's blocking you from aligning with your higher self, your higher purpose. Okay. Empty well. So this actually makes sense. This is what I mean by surrendering. You have to surrender what we think or what we think we know. We have to surrender our body. It's almost kind of like allowing ourselves to choose to become a medium, right? To open up the physical body, to allow the higher self to come down spiritually. And I want to say infiltrate, that's not a word, but it's like to blend. So it's almost like the higher portion of your spirit, your soul, will come down into and activate within your body, which sounds kind of weird, I know, but it's a very beautiful, empowering experience. And so go check out Teal's Connect with Your Future Higher Self, or anybody else that you might resonate with to help you. It is about surrendering and just relaxing your total body. Because honestly, the more relaxed someone's body is, the more capable they are of like being oppressed by spirits. So people who claim to be possessed, they probably have light bodies that spirits can easily access. And I'm not sure why I'm speaking about this now, but Spirit says it's important. So for me, I've always been very guarded of myself, my body, my health, which is probably why it's been harder for me to sense the spirits or spiritual energy or to integrate other consciousnesses. And honestly, it wasn't until I started practicing certain things, or even Reiki, that I started feeling experiences that I can only describe as it felt like there was a spirit trying to enter my body, and I would immediately clam up and I would be like, nope, it's like, what? It's a really strange experience, but when you open up and you connect with your higher self, it's already a version of yourself that you're in the process of becoming. You're just going to have to play around with that and experiment with that, but also it's important to protect your energy as well. So I think your higher self and your spirit guides are trying to get you to lighten up and connect with your higher self, because this is actually going to open up your eyes so that you can see what you need to do and the truth of your reality or your situation, especially if you're having health problems right now, or if your body, if your body is going through something, you're most likely not budging, you're not allowing changes to happen. Okay. Pile number 4. Forgiveness, forgive, and forget. Activate your higher heart chakra. And there's plenty of videos and stuff out there that you can do that with as well. But you can also activate these things using your pendulum. Just saying. So I feel like pile 4, your spirit guides are wanting you to let go of everything that you thought that you were and create a blank space. Empty your mind, empty your well, empty your vessel, because you are meant to be a vessel of strength, a vessel of spirit and spiritual strength and unconditional love, to offer this to other people as well. But it's very possible that the path or the life that you've been experiencing has caused the opposite. Maybe you have forgotten initially the reason why you're here. Or maybe some of you have never really realized why you are here. But you're meant to be becoming a vessel for spirit, for loving energy, unconditional love, God, vital life force, chi, higher heart, angelic transmissions. Oh, okay, so you're a transmission of love. That sounded kind of weird, but I think that makes sense. But really the only way that you can do this is by becoming your own tree. So you are already the tree. You've already been created by the earth. You already have feet that plant you and connect you with the earth. So it's these upper chakras that need to be worked on, opened up, healed, released. Use the violet flame to transmute, to release karmas, to open up your higher chakras. So this would start, I would think, at the regular heart chakra. So there's the heart, and then the higher heart, and then the throat, and then the third eye, and the crown, and then there's the soul star. There are chakras above your crown chakra as well. So I think the lower chakras are more activated, but your upper chakras, they seem to be blocked. Okay. Which is why your palmistry, maybe use your hands on your heart. Listen to your intuition. Okay. Which is also another earth practice. If you use your hands, you have a lot of earth energy within you already. So you have the power to unlock your heart, to open up the door to your tree. Your tree is your physical body. Interesting. So if this is your body, then this empty well is, what is that? You've got a well here, you've got a portal here, you've got some closed doors and an open door there. I'm curious how many of you chose pile 4. How do you interpret this pile as messages from your spirit guides, or what you should be doing next, or who it is that you're becoming, about your future self? I'm curious how you would interpret this. I've gave it my best shot. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please do click the like button. Again, if you want to add anything to this, feel free to do so in the comment section. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. I will see you all again in another video. Bye for now.